Good morning. What's tea buzz? Tea is among the healthiest drinks. Tea is good for the body and soul. What's tea buzz? Tea been around for 10,000 years and counting. Now, what is tea and where did tea comes from? Tea comes from a Camellia sinensis tea plant. A Camellia sinensis tea plant comes from the indigenous lands of India, East Asia, Myanmar, and Cambodia. Now, as you can read more from the presentation, Camellia sinensis tea plant can be used for medicinal purposes. Because as the tale goes, a Chinese emperor discovered tea. He discovered tea on an edible plant journey. He kept getting poisoned so many times before he can get poisoned this last time because a Camellia sinensis tea plant drifted off into his mouth, reviving him, making him feel good all over again. So, of course, he went to the townsfolk of China to let them know it was a miracle that this Camellia sinensis tea plant saved him. So, drinking tea is good for the body and soul. Tea facts. Now, there's facts about tea that we are all familiar with. The elite members in Japan and China will drink tea at tea ceremonies. Tea ceremonies is a social gathering where everybody go to drink tea to be in one with themselves and with others. Also, the Buddhist monks would drink tea for medicinal uses. So they made tea popular too. They believe in transcendent idealism. Transcendent idealism is belief in sacred principles of thought and conduct. Principles such as truth, justice, affirmation of life, and tolerance for others. And those who seek an elevated state of consciousness in which they can fulfill their true potential. First, the medicinal purposes of tea will help cure a cold, relieve stress, relieve tension, clear sinuses, make you calm, and gain energy. The social cultural purpose of tea is to give it social importance to the society. Instead of going out for coffee, you can go out for tea. Tea have earthy tones to sweet tones. The earth tones of tea taste like the earth. For example, oolong and black teas. The sweet tone of teas are known for their natural sweeteners, such as chamomile tea. You can make chamomile tea with chamomile flowers. However, flowers do come from the earth. Chamomile tea will help boost your immune system into helping you sleep. In addition to helping you sleep, the modern tea brand Sleepy Time teas will help in your sleep quality too. Now, there are different tea types. Tea have different leaf types. The leaf types of tea describes the aroma and the appearance of how tea going to look and taste. The first tea leaf will be the full leaf. Full leaf teas are open leaves. For example, oolong teas are full leaf teas. Full leaf teas are loose leaves. Second tea leaf is wiry. The name wiry explains itself because of their long, thin, tightly rolled leaves. Another tea leaf called needles, because it describes the tea as just a leaf bud. They have been rolled back into its needle-like shape. Another tea leaf are pearls and pellets. Pearl leaf teas are used to describe tea has been rolled into a ball. However, there are a lot of tea leaves to choose from, such as tippy, flat or pan-fried, and steamed. A flat and pan-fried tea leaf is pressed flat by a metal pan over the fire. Hence, years ago in China, tea leaves were eaten. In addition to leaf types, the liquid that results in making tea is called a liquor because of its distinctive color. So if liquor can make you feel good, so can tea. Now let's take a trip to the grocery store in the tea aisles. As you can see, they have a full selection of tea that you can choose from, whether it's on the medicinal side of tea or the spiritual side of tea. See, you have your medicinal side here, which is the throat tamer, and you have one here for the extra support. You have our famous Lipton brand teas. You have your chamomile teas, which is your sweet tone teas right here, peppermint. You got your jam and lemon ginger. You got your Tezo teas right here. You have your fruit infusion teas. Like I said, it's different types of teas that you can choose from. You got the celestial teas, which I'm a big fan of celestial teas and sleepy time teas. I have got the sinus sleepy time tea, and it's really good. It's nettle mixed with rose petals. Rose petals are also good for you too, whether it's for your body and for your soul. Like I said, you could drink chamomile tea to help you stay calm in moments like those. But like I said, you definitely have a full selection of tea that you can choose from. What's Tea Buzz? This is the last of my presentation, tea sources, of where I got all this lovely information about tea. And as you can see on the picture beside me here, I have a few selection of tea that I drink myself. You have the celestial teas, you have tension tamer. Like I said, you have the stress balance tea to help with your stress levels. You have your Bigelow green tea. Green tea is good for you. And you have your English breakfast by 20s. And you can also enjoy you a cup of tea in the morning to help get your day started. It's just like coffee, but coffee is not as healthy as tea. Tea is the best, closest thing to water. But remember the caffeine intake on tea. And like I said, adding sugar is not the healthy side of tea. The healthy side of tea is drinking it without sugar because it's good for you.